Hello, I am Bryce Phillips, Chief Executive Officer for the Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority. Just 2 years ago, on September 28, 2018, WDBA announced that it had signed a $5.7 billion fixed price contract with Bridging North America. That announcement signified that construction could begin on the Gordie Howe International Bridge project. Significant construction on all 4 components of the project have been achieved over the past 2 years. Despite the need to change the way we both live and work as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, we have not slowed down. In fact, since our last project update in June of this year, WDBA and B&A have reached several milestones. The worldwide pandemic has made us rethink the way we work. For the Gordie Howe International Bridge project, we have adapted to this new normal, with safety protocols and precautions implemented across our construction sites, in our site trailers, and at our offices. The health and well-being of our staff, our contractors, our stakeholders, and the public as a whole is a paramount priority for the WDBA and Bridging North America. While these are indeed changing times, one thing has not changed: our collective dedication to getting the job done. You will see from this video some of the amazing work that has taken place over the past 4 months. Perhaps the most noticeable is the work being done on the construction of the bridge towers on both sides of the border. I have often said that before you can build up, you must build down. And these towers, which will ultimately reach 220 meters in height, are perhaps the most visible sign of the work underway. But as you will see in the video, the tower construction is just one of many activities currently underway. The Gordie Howe International Bridge team is committed to keeping you informed of our progress. I hope you enjoy this video and the others on our website at the GordieHoweInternationalBridge.com website. Thank you.
Hello, bonjour. I am Aaron Epstein, CEO of Bridging North America. Perhaps the most noticeable sign of construction is the building of the towers on both sides of the border. As Bryce said, we are now building up. Construction of the tower foundations for the main bridge are underway on both the Canadian and US bridge sites. The foundation for each tower is composed of a total of 12 drilled shafts, which are close to 36 meters deep. Both backspans will be supported by an additional 6 drilled shafts. Each tower footing requires a total of 1,900 cubic meters, or 67,000 cubic feet of concrete, and 444 tons, or 970,000 pounds of rebar. The initial concrete pours have taken place, and additional pours will be scheduled over the coming months. To assist in the construction of the towers, a tower crane has been installed at each bridge site, and smaller mobile crawler cranes are on site as well. The tower cranes are used to lift heavy materials such as rebar, formwork, cable anchor boxes, and stay cables for the 2 massive bridge towers being built on each side of the river. Once the towers reach their final height, they will more than double the height of Windsor's tallest building and be as tall as the 73-story GM Renaissance Center. At the Canadian Port of Entry, wick drain installation to help consolidate the soils for future building construction has been completed, with 133,000 wick drains installed. Crews have placed more than 634,000 metric tons, or 1.4 billion pounds, of fill and surcharge to accelerate the drainage and to help sculpt the Port of Entry. Following the ground stabilization period, crews will begin excavation and placement of concrete foundations and slabs, followed by structural steel frames for the various buildings to be located on the inspection plaza. At the U.S. Port of Entry, roadways within the site footprint have been permanently closed to facilitate phases 1, 2 and 3 of construction. We have completed clearing and grubbing the site, and major earthworks have begun, with more than 550,000 metric tons, or 1.2 billion pounds, of engineered fill and surcharge material being placed. As with the Canadian port of entry, we are installing wick drains to accelerate the settlement of soils to expedite construction and limit long-term settlement. To date, almost 80,000 wick drains have been installed. Work on the I75 interchange continues. The demolition of 3 road bridges crossing I-75 at Clark Street, Livernois Avenue, and Springwell Street have been completed to make room for the new connecting ramps from the highway to the U.S. port of entry. Work over the next several months will continue to focus on the reconstruction of these bridges, which is anticipated to be complete in the second quarter of 2021.